got the difference between this ammo.
Oh yeah, can't believe that, can you?
If you shoot a lot of this stuff, rimfire ammo, be it 22 rimfire or 17 HMR, any rimfire ammo, and you hunt, then the chances are you own one of these. A sound moderator, can, silencer, whatever you want to call it. This is an SAK1. Pretty cool, very effective. I was going to strip this down just to sort of compare it to what I'm about to show you, but I've never stripped this thing down and it's solid. It's had thousands of rounds through it. Can I undo it? No. I've tried pliers, I've tried grips. Ain't happening. Maybe I need to soak it. I don't know. But never mind. Maybe I'll just won't bother. It's got a hole through it. As long as the bullets can get through it, that'll do me. But there's a new kid on the block, and that is the A.R.M.O.U.R Mark 1 rimfire moderator by Calibre Innovations. Hi guys, this is RACKNLOAD, and this thing is pretty cool. Pretty damn cool. Now let's, first of all, I'll show you the picture on the side. Now that's the internals of this thing. I'm going to show it you in the flesh in a minute, but that is cool. Totally cool. This is a 2-piece moderator. The SAK is a 3-piece. So there's 3 component parts in the SAK. The reason I show you this one is this is probably one of the most popular rimfire moderators here in the UK anyway. But this thing is just 2-piece, which makes it dead easy to strip down and clean. Now, what does the A.R.M.O.U.R stand for? Well, that stands for Ancillary Reflex Monocore Universal Rifle Moderator. I prefer A.R.M.O.U.R myself. Bit less of a mouthful. But guys, like I said, this thing is totally cool. Just tell you the specs about it. Serviceable monocore design. So it's just comprises of 2 component parts, which I'll show you in a minute. Available for all rimfire calibers. Less than 100 millimeters forward of the muzzle. Now, obviously that's on a rifle like this, for example, this CZ452. The moderator is going to come to about there, and it's going to leave about 100 mil in front of the muzzle. That's basically what that is saying. They do end of barrel moderators that'll fit on guns such as this Ruger 1022 that I've got here, with it's got a mega short barrel, and obviously a moderator like this one I've got here, like I'll show you in a minute, isn't going to slide over the barrel here because the protruding barrel is pretty damn short and the stock's in the way. They do end of barrel moderators, so you'll be able to fit them on a gun like this with just a short protruding barrel. It weighs 216 grams, which is really light. It's lighter than the SAK1. I've not weighed that, but it definitely feels lighter. Accommodates barrels up to 0.920 of an inch. Basically what they mean by that is how fat the barrel is, you know, how sorry about the actions here, but how it slides over the barrel, you know, how much room you're going to get, basically. I'll show you what I mean in a second. Now, enough of me waffling on. Let's get it out of the box. Oh, while I mention it, it is available in 1/2 inch by 20 UNF or UNEF, 1/2 inch by 28 UNEF. So it should fit pretty much anything you've got. Got the instructions here as well on how to open the box or the tube. Now you take the lid off and you'll see this thing. Now this is the tool that's supplied basically to strip the moderator down for cleaning. Now, before we go into that, let me just show you what you're faced with when you open this. Now, this is it. Okay. That is pretty cool. Does that look cool or what? Hard anodized aluminium. The whole thing is made of aluminium. And it is just really cool. Now I'll show you it stripped down. Basically use this tool here, which is also aluminium. It's got Calibre Innovations logo laser etched on there. It's also got their info, try and get it in focus, etched there, which is cool. But yeah, basically you get this tool, locate it in the holes, doesn't really matter which way round, and then you just undo it and the thread will undo this end. Now this thing's going to be dirty, guys, because I've put a few rounds through it, so I'm going to get soot and dust and everything everywhere. So you undo that till it comes loose, put that down, and then just slide it out like that. Yeah, that is dirty. I've put a few hundred rounds through this, so it's a little bit furry, but look at the design though. That is just totally cool, and it is so effective. Really, really cool design. It'd make a real cool muzzle brake actually, something like this would. That sort of design. But that's it, guys, dead easy to clean as well. Like Calibre Innovations say, recommended to clean it sort of every 1,000 rounds or so. But you won't have the problem like what I'm having with this SAK, where the thing is seized solid. I'm struggling to get it undone. You won't have that problem with this because you just use your tool that's supplied and just crank it round. Recommended to put a drop of oil on the threads when you first get this thing, and every time you service it as well, just put a spot of oil on the threads to stop this seizing up. That's probably what I should have done with that SAK, to be honest, but that's another story. But how cool is that? Dead easy to clean. It looks really, really cool as well. I know you don't see it, but it just looks cool. And then just to put it back together, and we'll show you this bit while I've got it off, it's just basically the tube. Put it back together, opposite of what you've done, slide it in, do it up, sort of finger tight. And then just use your tool there, just to do this thing up. That's it, and that's tight, and that's it. And I'll show you this thing on the end of this CZ. Now you'll see sort of how much barrel is sort of overlapped with this moderator. Right, let's just do it up, find the threads. There we go. So that is on quite a bit, and that's what it looks like on the gun. You can see there better how much is actually protruding forward of the muzzle. So literally half of the moderator. The rest of that is taken up, sort of covering the barrel, and it'll accommodate pretty much most heavy barrels up to 0.920 of an inch. But I know it's got to be effective and everything, you know, sound suppression, that's what it's about. It's not about the look. Well, I suppose it is about the look, you know, to a certain extent. I know for me it has been a bit of a, what my local firearms dealer calls me, a bit of a kit tart as far as the tactical looking stuff is concerned. But, you know, this thing does look pretty tactical. Yeah, it's effective, you know, and it does the job. But Really cool design that is. Now the tool that you get supplied with the A.R.M.O.U.R Mark 1 to strip it down is really nice. All solid aluminium, and you've got like these steel pins on the end to basically just lock in to those holes there. Just for stripping down really. You don't need it to attach the moderator onto your gun in any way. It's just for stripping down. So make sure you don't lose that. The sheet that you get with the moderator is pretty cool. Nice photographs on it. Tells you everything you need to know and gives you the warnings of what not to do and stuff. Gives you all your sort of specs there as well. And tells you a bit about the maintenance, you know, strip it down and give it a good clean after every 1,000 rounds and oil the threads. Pretty cool. And you've got like your 2-year warranty as well and your limited lifetime guarantee. Okay then guys, that's a rack and load review stroke overview of Calibre Innovations A.R.M.O.U.R Mark 1 sound moderator for all rimfire calibers. It is pretty damn cool. Go check their website out and you can place an order on there if you want one. Tell them that Rack and Load sent you, because these guys are good friends with Rack and Load. Check out the website www.calibreinnovations.co.uk. I'll throw the link in details of this video. But they're great guys to deal with. They've sorted me out with bits and pieces. You've probably seen that muzzle brake from a 308 in some of the videos, that sort of Barrett style thing, chunky thing that annoys everyone at the range. They've done me that. Cracking job on that, but these things are really cool. Looking forward to the centerfire ones that they're coming out with. But anyway guys, like I said, check them out. Kind of difficult doing a moderator review without thousands of pounds worth of sound equipment to really sort of compare these things. You know, I can't really give you decibels and all that technical stuff. Check out the website for that. But a real cool moderator, well worth a look. Gonna cost you about £150 here in the UK. Definitely worth the money. Anyway, as ever guys, thanks for watching. That's Rack and Load. See ya.